Hi there, it's me again, your Lavanya. We are continuing our discussion on Thiruvarutpayan. We are in the third chapter. The third chapter talks about, it was a pretty long chapter, or honestly. It was always talking about Arnavam, and yes, today is the finale verse for this Arnavam, and let's be happy about it, right? It's a little bit depressing, isn't it? At least to me, I felt that way. Yeah. Okay, so we are talking about the 30th verse, which is Vidivaam alavum விளக்கணைய மாயை வடிவாதி கண்மத்து வந்து. Yesterday's verse, we spoke about one question. We are talking about this darkness, Arnavam, and it is always with us. Yes, we understand that. So how do I get rid of it? How will I even realize that I am having this Arnavam, and how will I get out of this, right? That is where we saw an analogy, which is something like a deep sea, and we are slowly trying to get away from that, and that is where God is coming as a seaman to help us out. And we also said the sun's rays is Maya, which is giving us a bit of a clarity that Arnavam is existing. Now the next question we may have is, okay, can you tell me more about this Maya? How long is it going to be with me? And what is the use of Maya? And when will this go away from me? So that could be a possible question, which verse number 30 is addressing it. In this, Guru is explaining again with an analogy, because if you look at it, metaphors and analogies are these are the most easiest way to understand the concept. So that is the reason we are talking about an analogy again here. If you look at it, during night we do need an external light, right? Because it's total darkness and we need a light. But the same ways, when it is a sunrise and we are getting the sun's rays to the fullest intensity, we don't need this light anymore. Imagine we have a torch in our hand. The torch is used only at places, or only when the sun is not there, sun's rays is not there. When it is bright day, we don't need a torch. The same analogy is used here. Only in the night is karma, and until karma is there, we need to have this Maya, because we need to get rid of this karma. Now once this karma is over, which is the most difficult part, once the karma is over, that is when there is no point in holding on to this light anymore. And what will happen to this light is, even if it is there, it is of no use for us, because the sun's rays is already on us, and the sun's rays is the Almighty. So the Almighty's grace is already on us, which means we don't need the torchlight anymore, which is called as Maya, and the darkness is gone, which is basically our karma. So if you look at it, it is all about the three dirt, rather the entanglements that we have, which is called as the Arnavam, Kanmam and Maya. Maya is the worldly things that we are seeing right now. Karma is the cause and effect. Basically, whatever we do, we have to reap the balance of it. And at the same time, we talk about Arnavam, which is the darkness which is there throughout, all along with with us, which is basically entangled with a soul. So that is what we were talking about. Those are the three ways. Now, if you look at Saiva Siddhantam, we are talking about something called as a Guru Ilinga Sangamam worship. Guru worship, we all know, it's the meaning is pretty straightforward. You have to worship the Guru. How about the second one, Ilingam? Lingam means, we all know, it is the form of the Shivlinga form of the deity. And the third one is Satsanga. Satsanga is being with the devotees. Now, what is the purpose of being with devotees? What is the purpose of worshipping Guru? What is the purpose of worshipping the Linga? And if you look at it, Arnavam, Kanmam, Maya are the three dirt. We need three types of chemicals or soap in order to erase this dirt from us. Let's look at the first one. The first dirt that we have is Maya. When we are with devotees, They will not talk about unnecessary things. They won't talk about the worldly pleasures. Rather, they will be always talking about Shiva. Now, if you look at it, that will make us deviate from this Maya, the entanglement that we are having with Maya. So they won't be talking about, the worldly things that we are seeing about, like car and land and your dress and makeups and whatever it is. They won't be talking about all these. So they are only going to focus in terms of what is needed for the soul. So Maya can be, we can get rid of Maya if we are with devotees. The second one is Kamma. How to get rid of Kamma? That is what the work of Guru is all about. Guru comes in. What he does when he is giving us the initiation, which we call it as Dikai, when he is initiating us, what he does is he totally eradicates all the Kamma that we have, which is called as Agamya Kamma. Agamyam, Sanchitam. Sanchitam means whatever we already have. It's like the bank balance. So he is totally wiping away the Sanchita Karma. And also he tells us the 5-letter syllable, the mantra, by which once we start repeating it, we will not get the future karma, which is called as Agamyam. So the only one which is left over with us is the karma that we are which we have taken out here, and we can't really get rid of it. Only way is to face it, and Guru will give us a way to handle it with ease, because it is there, the disease is already there, but all he can do is just give us some sweet medicines rather than bitter medicines or a very painful treatment. So when you look at it, Guru worship is important to get rid of Kamma. So the last one is Arnavam. Arnavam can be, you can't get rid of it, we can't get rid of it, it is going to be there, it is a permanent one. But the only person who can help and prevent it getting in too much closer to us is Lord Shiva. Other than that, we don't have any other control over it. No one can control over it. That is the reason we talk about this Arnavam, Kanma, Maye, the 3 entanglements or the 3 dirt, which can be totally eradicated by the 3 soaps, which is called as Guru Ilinga Sangamam. So that is how we are taking our worship. That is how we are taking our path as well. So it's a lovely verse today we have been talking about, and today is the final verse in this source of this darkness and the characteristics of the darkness, and also the attributes of the darkness. So with this, our 3rd chapter comes to an end. We will talk about the next chapter tomorrow, or very soon rather. I'll come back again with the 4th chapter. Until then, bye bye.